Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, or good afternoon, or evening, or good night. The last video I was in the Lake District at the Viking Cross in Gosforth. Today I'm in the Lake District, but today I'm on Coniston Water. Now this lake's called Coniston Water now, and it has been since tourists started to arrive in the mid-Victorian times. But before it was called Coniston Water, here's the link to the last video. Before it was called Coniston Water, it was called Thurston Water. According to a guy called W.G. Collingwood, who wrote a book in 1897 called The Book of Coniston. Snappy title, that one, man. And according to Mr. Collingwood, the deeds of 1196 set the boundaries of Furness Fell, called Coniston Water, Thorstangsvatter. There's a bit of a Scandinavian theme going on there, isn't there? So it looks like the lake Thurston Water got its name from a Viking or a Norse guy called Thorstein. There you go. What about that? But in the 13th and 14th centuries, this water, Thurston Water, was owned by the monks of Furness Abbey, and they used it for fish, basically, just as a big wet larder for their carp. Another claim to fame of Coniston Water is that Arthur Ransom, he wrote his book, Swallows and Amazons, around Coniston Water. That was written in, I think, 1929 and published in 1930. One of my favourite books of all time, that, with the four children, John, Susan, Roger, and the unfortunately named Titty. I did watch the latest version of the film of Swallows and Amazons, and they changed Titty's name and a character more too, but I thought it was a bit sad, really. Hey ho. And in 1939, Sir Malcolm Campbell used Coniston Water to make his water speed record attempt. A record attempt that he achieved at 141 miles per hour. Following that, his son Donald Campbell, he was aiming for 300 miles an hour on Coniston Water. And on the 4th of January 1967, Donald Campbell made his last and fateful attempt. That sounds a bit staged. This isn't staged at all. In 1969, Donald Campbell made his last attempt at the land speed record, and apparently he did break the 300 mile an hour limit, but his boat, Bluebird, tipped over, and he was killed. And there's a Bluebird museum here with actually the wreckage of the Bluebird that they got out of the water. But it was really sad. I remember that happened, and I remember watching it at my grandmother's and grandfather's house, and what a shock it was. I was only 9. What a shock! What an absolute shock. So yeah, Coniston Water, a lot of history, and a lot of history, man, history. I love it. I love the lakes. I should come back more often, really. But it's not always this sunny, you know what I mean. Usually I would be sitting here in my waterproofs getting soaked. Laters.